The wrath of radical Islamic terrorism was seen this week on London Bridge, where 2 people were killed in cold blood in what has been termed as a terror incident by the city police. Usman Khan, a native of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and an ISIS and Al-Qaeda affiliate terrorist, went on to stab people on the London Bridge before he was shot dead by the police in retribution to prevent further damage. Islamic State said the attack was carried out by one of its fighters and was in response to its calls to target countries that have been part of a coalition fighting the jihadist group. A report.
Usman Khan, a radicalized youth from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, unveiled a deadly terror plan in London this week. Wearing a fake suicide vest, Khan stabbed 2 people to death at London Bridge and injured 3 more before being wrestled to the ground by bystanders in what the authorities called a terrorist attack. Islamic State said that London Bridge attack was carried out by one of its fighters, although no evidence was provided for the same.
We now know this attack began inside Fishmongers Hall just before 2 p.m. yesterday. The attacker, whose identity we confirmed last night, stabbed a number of people inside the building, and as a result, 5 people have suffered injuries. 3 people, a man and 2 women, were injured and remain in hospital. Their families have been contacted and specialist officers are supporting them. Tragically, 2 people, a man and a woman, were killed during the attack.
The London Bridge attacker originally belonged to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and lived in there for 1 term before turning terrorist for the first time. After spending a part of his late teens in PoK, he returned to UK, where he started preaching radical Islamism on the internet and attracted a significant following. He had plans of using land owned by his family in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir to build a terror training camp next to an existing mosque in the hope of establishing Sharia law in the region.
The youth of Pakistan, in the name of religion, are misguided by mullahs, by jihadi elements, and they fall prey. They are so prone to falling prey to these machinations and calculations by jihadis that they are not able to get out. And the sole factor is that you will be blessed by Allah and you will go to heaven.
9 years before executing the deadly London Bridge attack, Usman Khan was once overheard by the British security services discussing how to use an Al-Qaeda manual. It was a snippet of conversation along with other intelligence about a plot to bomb the London Stock Exchange that prompted British police to arrest Khan and a group of older men on December 20, 2010. Later, 28-year-old Khan pleaded guilty in 2012 for preparing acts of terrorism as a member of an Al-Qaeda-inspired terrorist cell.
Usman Khan belonged to PoK, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. You are aware that it is the policy of government of India that PoK belongs to us. It is integral part of India, and it should come back to us as early as possible. Why these youth fall prey to taking the path of violence is the moot question. And to me it appears that the main reason they fall prey because economically Pakistan, including PoK, is in doldrums. Job opportunity is not there. PoK is headquarter of people like Hafiz Saeed, so Salahuddin. So these people, the environment is such that an environment is vitiated. Environment is full of jihad.
Investigations on the attack reveal Khan's close connection with British Islamist of Pakistani origin Anjem Chaudhry, who was a key figure behind the recruitment of Muslims who were trained at secret locations in Britain during 1990s. The antecedents of Usman Khan cast a harsh and unforgiving spotlight on the global Islamist radicalization project of which Pakistan is an epicenter. His plans to bomb famous public places and replicate a Mumbai-like terror strike on UK Parliament by setting up a terror camp in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir to stage attacks with like-minded individuals should be a matter of concern for the governments in the West.
This policy of jihadism which Pakistan uses is in the long run not going to be in the interest of Pakistan. It is going to sour the relationship of Pakistan with Western countries and other countries of the world. Because if the other countries of the world see you as a jihadi state, then your funding pattern, your diplomatic support, your prestige, your standing in the international era, all will suffer. And look at what is happening with Pakistan with regard to FATF, Financial Action Task Force. They have, by Asian group of FATF, they have already been placed in blacklist. It is just a matter of time before the actual organization of FATF puts Pakistan into blacklist.
Pakistan has allowed its territory to become a staging point for terrorist activities. Its radicalized youths have often been unleashing terror attacks in various parts of the world that pose grave threat to global peace and security, of which several world leaders have shown concern at various bilateral and multilateral meetings.